face.
We are live. Welcome to the TuracoCreativeCast. This is a very late or very early stream, so it might be an early bird stream. Uh, at my time right now, it's 4:43 a.m. So,
Early
um,
bird.
and yeah, oh, and yeah, well, we are back. Just a little late or a little early, but it's Frank Salazar. You're on the Turaco CreativeCast channel, so if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe if you like live content, and we'll do our best to talk, to entertain. This is going to be a catch up stream. We're going to be just talking about what we've been doing and things like that. We're It's gonna be drawing. I don't know if we're gonna show anything on screen, but I'm gonna be working on some pages,
An
and
attempt will be made
yes,
to draw.
and we
Hey, look at
got
that!
we got Ronnie.
What's up? Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. That's right. Yeah, this is gonna be our Thanksgiving and our late night stream and our draw stream all
All in
in
one.
one. But
Catching up, catch
yeah,
up, catch up, catch up.
yeah, we're gonna talk about ketchup.
Apparently.
So
We were talking about that before the stream started.
yeah,
It's the catch up stream.
and yeah, so I'm a little disorganized, but hopefully you'll bear with me. So I'm gonna be working on these pages, and that's gonna be drawing stuff.
I'm gonna do
And
something.
yeah, we're gonna do something. I can show some stuff. I was just gonna go through our usual routine, but this is not one of our usual shows, so we can just do whatever, I guess.
It's one of our
Uh,
unusual
Unusual
shows.
streams. Uh, oh, so we now have we now have T-shirts on the Turaco Creative Cast. That we have the Captain Goggles shirt and the Maskwoman shirt. It's the logos that I sometimes put on the thumbnail, the circular ones, which I had some
Cool.
stickers here, but I think I misplaced them or gave them away. So yeah, you can now get a shirt. There is a link in the description below. It should take you directly to the Maskwoman shirt. Uh, but I put a code there, so if you before checkout, and I'll get the code here because I put it up on the screen. You type in goggles 10, you get 10% off anything from the store. So you can enjoy that. That's my
So
Thanksgiving gift to
fancy.
you.
I don't know how you did that. 10% off.
Yeah, it's a thing you
There we
can
go.
set either a discount 10%, 15%. Uh, I'm not sure you can go higher, but or free shipping. I decided to do the 10% off, but maybe free shipping is something people like better.
Cool.
And Ronnie says, "I'm usually asleep for your regular time." I know it's
But he's awake
we
right now.
we switch we've been switching time, so like, I know we went from, was it 10 p.m. at first my time, then 9,
I
and
think.
then 7,
Yeah.
and
It's
sometimes we'll do streams like this. Usually they're on your channel, but when it's like, yeah, let's just do a late night stream.
yeah, it's because I just got back from janitorial a couple hours ago, I think it was. So kind of enough time to
Yeah,
get ready, tidy up, get the stream stuff. Because nowadays, within the last few months with janitorial, like it's overlapping the time that we usually do the Turaco Creative Cast.
yeah,
I have to be ready to go at like 6:30, and then we're probably already gone and working there by 7.
which is 7 your time is 9 my time, so
Yeah. That'd be PDT, I think, on my time.
Yes, it's
Pacific
PDT.
Daylight Time Zone.
So I did a couple of videos. I did a video this morning, or I guess it would be yesterday morning. Yeah, so guys, check it out. I was working on one of the pages. One of the pages that Anna had drawn out. So you know, you see that where I'm making it. And I'm just talking about stuff. But I did another video. I think I want to say a few days before that. It might have been last week, where I made some cards. I made some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sketch cards, and I decided just to put them up for sale. And since there were turtles, I decided to do uh, you know, like I'll I'll sell them for the price of a pizza. So I kind of left it up to the buyer of how much they wanted to pay for a pizza. You know, I was expecting anywhere from $5 to $10, and I end up buying not buying selling that set for double what I was expecting. But I got
Mm-hmm.
a couple other commissions out of it, and they pretty much were, and it was like friends from of mine, so they pretty much wanted that deal for so I did do a set of Wreck-It Ralph cards. I did Wreck-It Ralph, um, Fix It Felix, Vanellope, and I did another Fix It Felix because when I drew it the first time, I wasn't too happy. I used the wrong marker for the skin tone,
Mm.
which I I used the darker one, which I was gonna do for highlights. So you
Or for
couldn't
shadows.
for shadows. Yeah, it's shadows. Sorry, it's 5 a.m. here. So
Good morning.
good morning. Yeah, so it came out darker, and they're like, okay, I'll redo it. And I threw it in. They liked it. That one I made about $10. So I was like, oh, cool. And uh, so yeah, and I got another commission. So someone else said, "Oh, I wanted the Ninja Turtle cards, but I saw that they sold quick, and I don't. Oh, I can do some cards for you." So they're like, "Okay, cool." Like, and I told them how much I got for the first batch, and they're like, "Oh, that's great. You know, 4 cards for $20." Like, cool, okay. I guess I'm giving them uh, the special.
Mm-hmm.
But I did Leonardo and Donatello already last night or
Cool.
yesterday,
Look at that.
and so I'll be working on Michelangelo and Raphael, but I'll probably do that uh, today, like later today.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I can do 2 a day, and it'll be done by Wednesday when I'll take him. I think I can do like 2 cards a day, maybe 3 cards, but I don't want to push it, uh,
Mm-hmm.
which because that's how I ended up doing the fixed Felix kind of wrong, because I was like already like,
You have
oh, I
like a
just want to
little
finish
order of
this.
operations.
Yeah.
Okay, Ronnie. Thanks for
All right,
joining us
Ronnie.
while you were around. Take care.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. And that was Ronnie Gunter. You can find him at Crimson Owl Comics on the YouTubes. He
The
does
YouTubes.
yeah, he does a horror comic review show, and I was on his show the Halloween week. It was the
Mm-hmm.
Halloween special. Uh, Scott Strickland was there. Gazbot was there. Um, oh, Jason Alexander and Ronnie. Oh, and Gary Hodges, which Gary has been a guest before
Mm-hmm.
on here. On here, we've also, I think all of them except Gaz. Well, we haven't had Gaz on the show. Um, I know he just moved, so anyways,
So I'm assuming since you're probably using your phone, you don't have the screen share option.
I do. You just gotta
Oh.
tell me, so because it won't.
Oh, look
It
at that.
it won't notify me. So you just gotta tell
Interesting.
me. You gotta tell me like, oh, I'm gonna screen share it, and then I'll go in and approve it.
Cool. I'm in a live stream. Bro.
So,
It'll
for
probably be a fairly short live stream because I have to be fairly quiet and make sure that I don't wake people up.
yeah.
Hey,
So
Sideburns.
hey, let me put this up. Hello, Trucketeers. I like your new avatar, Sailors. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's like we're just saying, is our early bird stream. We're just kind of uh, catching you up on what we're up to, and I just said what I was up to. So, and I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife yesterday. Early bird special. I saw it in the morning, so it was very good. I liked it. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, I recommend it.
My brother's just over there being a distraction.
Was it Dan?
Yes. Dude.
Oh, cool. I didn't recognize the voice. I thought it was your dad.
Stretching. It's good.
You're petting the cat with the foam roller.
Yes, the cat stretches out.
Okay, I will make an attempt to focus on what I was doing, but hi, Sideburns.
Oh, Cyrus is off to bed. Yeah.
He's
So
still
yeah, this is
wandering
actually
around.
Anna's stream back
Lovely.
for a month, I think. It's been a while
Something
since
like
you've been
that,
on.
I guess. It's been crazy. Like I said, the
Yeah.
janitorial's been overlapping with it, so we need to
Yeah.
find a new time.
Yep. So next few, not few days, but next few
Next few
weeks, I
days.
guess. We'll be fine. Trying to figure out a good time. So we might do late streams like this.
Maybe a
Probably
few.
not. Maybe if you're not too many, maybe not this late. We only did a little bit this late because I overslept, and we were supposed to stream 2 hours ago, and I took
We
a nap.
were. We were.
Well, yeah, that's when you got back.
That's when I got back, but I had to go get tacos and stuff, and then I spent like an hour working in my room.
Okay. Well, yeah,
And then setting my mic up again.
when you messaged me, oh, I'm setting up. I was sleeping.
It was that long ago? Oh, yeah, you were sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah, because as soon as I woke up, that's when I checked the phone and oh yeah, like
And
let me set this up.
I was like, good morning. I'm back from work now.
Yeah, and I plan on staying up. I was like, you know what, let me get some rest, so I'm rested on the stream. And,
Oh, I did this. I was just
I
like
rest.
having to remember how this character design goes, because I was like, it's this band on the hat with these goggles. So instead of going like this, it needs to go like that.
So is that the original Captain Goggles?
Actually, this is. Which,
Yeah.
he's orange. I just have a blue layer thing going on.
Which that was one of the first things I drew for you.
What? Oh,
Was
you drew a fan art of
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. And also your other character, which I don't think it's on there. But
This guy
that
was on one of my
dragon.
college reports a long time ago. Hey, we gotta say hi to Gabriel.
Hey,
Welcome.
Gabriel Mesa.
Good to see ya.
Hey.
Or read. See,
You
read.
too.
Yeah.
Nice reading you.
Technology
which
makes things interesting.
which I met Gabriel in chats on Cyburn's streams. He'll be there
Cool.
in the chats.
So he hangs around the community.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fun.
Uh,
Yeah.
so let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like sometimes I'll go back and look at. I actually did right now. I look back at some of these pages like, how did I? What does this bug look like? How did
How
I
did
draw
I
the
do
eyes?
this? I was explaining that to my older brother earlier. I was like, sometimes you're an artist, but you feel like you've completely forgotten how to draw. You're just like,
Yes,
how to art? What am I
yeah.
doing?
Which is why references is very important. Which is why for now, because like, man, how do those kept coming in late. I'm doing these sketch cards I was commissioned to make. So I'm gonna be making all four of the turtles. I got the first two, but I was like,
Mm-hmm.
should I look at a reference? So like, I got my comic here. So like, okay, they're all gonna have the Mirage style nose and teeth,
Nice.
and but the coloring from it just kind of I'm just doing them like I'm not looking at like, oh, it's this style. So
Mm-hmm.
but they have so far they have the coloring from the TV show
Cool.
and the 1980s TV show. They gave them the little bands. But yeah, I'm looking how they come out.
I'm just casually working at a resolution that is significantly smaller than I intended. Don't mind that. You can see if I zoom in, you
But
can actually see how small it is.
okay,
Yeah.
I see it. Um, I am working on a page for the Captain Goggles and Mask Woman mini comic, mini issue 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, I don't think I've ever mentioned the title of it. I mean, it's not.
The new title or the old title?
Well, no. The title for this uh issue,
Okay.
because I'll give him a little title. Like the first one was Mask Woman was typing.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was Meetup.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is Bugging Out.
Ah, there you go. I get it. Based on context, that's great.
Yeah.
It'll all
And
make sense in due
yeah,
time.
and
There we
yeah,
go.
I haven't mentioned the new title, but if you're on not my Patreon, if you're on my like if you've ever donated to my coffee account, before I did the zine, the little bio zine, which I did a video doing the Turaco October,
Mm-hmm.
October, or I sent everyone who had donated up to that point a digital copy, a PDF copy, and I think I have a copy of it here somewhere. But I also put their names in the back, and I also put other people just so. Uh, but and if you check the copyright, you will see the new name. You gotta check at certain places, but you will see the new name for the graphic novel. Uh,
Certain
I
places.
Well, I want you to go look at the zine and say, where's the copyright? Where is it? Oh, but yeah, you can also get it on Gumroad. You can get the PDF copy, and if you go on my, it's not up there now, but I'll be putting it up soon. It'll be up on my Etsy. But you can get the first two mini issues that we got so far. So Captain Goggles, no, was it Masculine is typing and the meetup, and I also throw in the Masculine standalone uh, uh, issue. So it takes place like a little bit before Captain Goggles, before she meets Captain Goggles,
Mm-hmm.
before they team up. So you can get those for $5, and then there's the shipping and handling, but that's so yeah. So once I sell those, the special artist editions, I'm just gonna sell like the little uh, mini comics on their own. But I will be putting up this one there once that's finished. So I was gonna do it in a bundle, but I don't want people to buy to like have to buy something they already bought or they already have if
Mm-hmm.
they've already bought the first two.
Makes sense. I'm
So like,
having
oh,
the epiphany. I've never colored him in with his eyes closed, just drawn him.
oh, okay. Looks good.
Actually, on the note of drawing a little fox character,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta grab something off my shelf.
Okay.
I'll take a sip of water.
Yeah.
He looks like he has a mustache.
Which that was I think I have that spreadsheet
Mm-hmm.
because you had sent to me. So that was one that I was gonna draw it. It's I think was it like I think I told you like hey
Oh, the model sheet? Right here?
yeah. I don't remember how it came about, but I said like hey I'll draw one of your characters,
Mm-hmm.
and you sent me like you sent me that model sheet and some other ones, and so that was the
Yeah,
one that was like hey I might draw this one, but I drew Lance and the Dragon Knight.
yeah. Spunky. Haha. That was cool. Gave you some options.
Yeah. Well, see, guys, you
There
can
we
get fan
go.
art for me.
That's always cool. Ah, he's so cute.
I think I
Ah,
mentioned it
it's
in
my
the.
grandma's favorite character.
Oh, cool.
Ah.
I think I mentioned it in the video I did last week. I think I called it "When It Rains, Opportunity Pours," or
Okay.
something like that. And that's when I was selling the cards. So I was just talking about how I made the sale, and but one of the things I said, which I think I said, because I went over it a few times, hopefully I didn't cut it out. But sometimes you gotta let people know, like if you are intentionally wanting to sell your art, you gotta let people know that y they can ask you or they can buy off you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, awareness. That's
Yeah, so
big.
because you can post your art and like, oh, that's nice, but they don't know like, oh, like you can draw a character for me, or I can get something from you,
Mm-hmm.
and so you gotta let them know. So that's why I've been like putting up like my cards and putting up like, hey, it's for sale. So, and then
Well,
some
there you
people
go.
start buying. Some people started buying once they knew it was for sale. So why am I not selling stuff? Well, because you're not telling people they can buy stuff. Yeah.
Well, advertising is one of those, especially as an artist, complicated things. You can.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah. I don't know. I don't have that much to say on it since I haven't done it that much yet, I guess. I'm doing mostly YouTube, and I guess I can say that from the people that I've watched, YouTube seems to be the best that I've seen as far as engagement. Um, Twitter, Instagram, not great for building an audience, good for potentially connecting with them, but yeah, I don't have a whole lot of experience with it yet. But on that note, I do actually have a little bit of an announcement that I
Mm-hmm.
was gonna go and update my Instagram account and actually post stuff on it. But I wanted to give it like a name change. So a while back, I named I think it's the Gumroad and the Teespring.
Mm-hmm.
That's Dream Hatchling or Dream Hatchling Studio. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and just like change the name to Dream Hatchling. It's kind of a reference to the stories that I'm writing, but also kind of the idea of a hatchery slash incubation of ideas in this studio as an artist.
Cool. It's like the comics that I've been doing as Captain Goggles and Masculine. I put those under the Turaco comics, and the Turaco, of course, it's a reference to the show, but also the way your ideas can soar like a Turaco. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We should have chosen a different bird.
Kind of thing. How do
From
they
branch to
soar?
branch. No.
It's funny. It's
Their
how
wing
you go.
structure.
It's how you go. You hop from branch to branch of success. So you gotta keep hopping.
They're very good at running on large limbs. They're like, and they use their wings kind of as balance or to fly from one spot to the next. They can transport. They can fly. It says as a means of transportation, but otherwise they
Yeah.
don't do a ton of it. Their wing structure is very similar to the Hotzin, which is that bird
Mm-hmm.
that's famed for having little wing claws when it's a baby. Which,
Yeah.
as far as I've read, the Hotzin or the Turaco, when it's a baby, also has wing claws, which is
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. And there's actually several other species of birds that have little tiny wing claws.
That's cool. I, I I always like that. Like when the birds have that. I think when I was little, I thought they all had it. Um, but yeah, it's a certain species.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a nice feature. It just looks cool.
Can't see it in most species that have it.
Yeah. I think I will draw it when I'll be drawing like a fantasy
Like an
characters.
Archaeopteryx or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
one of my favorite birds. My favorite prehistoric birds.
Like dromaeosaurs, I believe is how you say it. Dromaeosaurs. Velociraptors, that kind of that whole group, the family of dinosaurs like that. Those are my favorite. I mean, cough, cough. Yeah, favorite. So cool.
That's,
Bit
that's
of a
one of your
dino
newest
nerd.
ones. Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. definitely. I actually I have a couple amusing things. I have a little collection up there. One of these days I had a highlight. Apparently I have a... There we go. Don't want to knock any rocks over or anything. There we go. Oh, that was a wing. Woo!
I wonder if I can change the layout.
Because why not? It's Mega Man X writing a I think it is it Ramphorhynchus? It's... I'll have to look and figure... Oh, I disappeared. Figure out how to pronounce the name, but it's one of those tailed pterosaurs. And of course Vile from Mega Man X is in its mouth just because why not? Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to show you, but it showed me and the drawing screen. So like, okay, never mind.
Oh. Okay.
And
this had some more green than I was thinking.
Today, or actually yesterday, I guess. After I came from the movies, I went to the Dollar Tree, and you'll know these like this character that I repainted as Masculine.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Okay,
They're
so they have a new wave of figures, and as soon as I saw this when I bought it, it's a robot mech dog named Churro and has a little flap. So this is a mech that this little Chihuahua gets in it, so he controls the robot dog.
That's cute.
So you put it in here, and like, oh, cool! Like they have it, so I bought it. Because I like robots, and I can use them as references.
I keep thinking about robots, even at janitorial. I'm like, what if we had a remote-controlled vacuum cleaner robot? What if we had a drone that would fly over and take out the cobwebs? What if we had a counter cleaning robot that would like go around and wouldn't fall off the counters and would just like scrub everything? Might even do it someday. I hope so. Yeah, I might like modify a Roomba. Just like ask my cousin to get in on the project, and then my older brother, because he always likes a good amount of mad science.
Because I think they also make a Roomba mop.
Mm-hmm.
So and I think, don't they have the sensitivity thing so they won't fall off? I mean, they're not meant to.
Interesting.
They're not meant to like put up on counters, but you can test it or modify one.
Yeah, I'll have to do some research now, because I know that they're still expensive, but they've come down in price.
Yeah.
We'll see. Sounds interesting.
I know a couple of people that have one. If I get one, it would just be sitting in the corner because there's.
I want to hook up like a VR headset to it, and, make it remote control and just. I was always kind of into drone racing, but never got into it as far as like officially doing it.
Oh, cool.
And then my younger brother, he was like getting drones here and there, different kinds, mostly the more toy-like models.
Yeah.
Someday, though, I'm definitely thinking a cam drone would be pretty nice. for like recording a video outside or something like that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. One
Of
of
course, there's.
the media guy at church, he's also a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
So he has one of those, and he'll use
Cool.
it for aerial shots.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get some overview shots of crowds or buildings, and also what he does, since he's a photographer, he'll contact real estate people selling their homes. So he'll do the shots of the house over, and he can also like even set it up like almost like a virtual tour, so I can like go inside the house. So if they want to put up that video and sell a house, he's
That
your
is a
guy.
good idea. Because my younger brother was interested in kind of getting into that world. He got one of those 360 cams.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of like an all or nothing kind of investment. It's like,
Yeah.
really want to do this. So let's see what happens. There's a lot of networking that's gonna have to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got a mad science project.
It worked.
It worked? All 4 of them.
Some of them actually went through on the first heat of the wire.
I forgot
Yeah.
that was there.
Yeah,
He disappeared and was working on wiring PVC pipe stuff.
That would see what I'm working on, and they would get the wrong idea.
Okay.
Oh damn.
There's always mad science. It's
Yep.
great. This is like good mad science.
Yeah. Oh, I know you know this because I told you. I did a Slimer sketch card and I sold it for $5.
Cool.
So yeah, because I was showing them to someone and they're like, oh, that's cool. I like Slimer. Like, well, I sell them. It's $5. Like, oh, okay. So that's why I was saying, like, you gotta let people know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the one I was gonna go watch Ghostbusters with. But something came up. Like, okay, I'll just go on my own.
Interesting colors.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's turning out good. Good.
Yeah, that works. I might play a little bit with the hat saturation or something later. About there, maybe.
And that's your Venture Fox.
Yeah. Kind of debating on what to call him. Because right now, he's kind of named Flume. But Venture does and doesn't sound like it could be a name. Like, pretty much anything could be a name. It's just a matter of whether you go with it or not. But I'm still playing with it a little. Let me see what happens when I decrease the opacity on this and then duplicate, actually. Because I'm still bouncing around about whether I want the line art to be totally black like this or to have kind of this more lighthearted vibe with purple instead. So let's see. it's a bit hard to do with so many different colors.
Yeah,
Gradient map.
I could see that. Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm gonna cheat here and copy this wing. Oh, wrong one. Wrong command.
I like that. It gives it a bit of a softness rather than. That's the difference between this and that. Or I guess the order would be more like that. Hmm. If anyone actually like watches this part of the live stream at some point, feel free to say it someday in the comments and tell me which version you like better.
If anyone actually watches this show.
Big shout out to anyone who watches this show. Thank you.
Yeah. We appreciate all viewers. I like that.
Yeah.
If anyone actually watches this show, let me know in the comments.
Oh, on that note though, of shout outs, like
Yeah.
I want to do a special highlight, maybe either on this channel or on my channel later, but I'm getting interrupted again.
Oh.
Hi. What is
A
it?
small little black spider off my neck and ran it down the sink because I was like, ugh. Thought it was a flea for a moment. Like,
bedtime stories with Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it looked like. I'm not sure if I'd be able to find it on the internet, but I was like, why?
There's a lot of black spider species out there.
It had long legs, so it was like a little shiny abdomen with the longer legs, like about this long on the leg span. And it was
Did it have any stripes or anything?
Didn't see any stripes. I just saw a small.
You think you can get it out of the sink?
It went down the sink drain.
If you can identify Dan's spider.
It was that weird shiny abdomen that was really round. It didn't.
Oh, I betcha. Hang on just a second.
It didn't really have markings I know of, but it had those little long legs. And
it's not a
small one.
It's not a recluse?
It would probably be like a not a common house spider. Like a male, one of the, not the giant house spider species that everybody posts pictures of.
It was really small and had the shiny abdomen. Think that texture on black slime mold spore.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Is there's a small common species of house spider, and I think you're referring to the male of the species. It would have fairly long legs and a shiny little pearl-like abdomen that's black.
Okay.
But it is harmless.
Okay, because I get bit by things frequently. I'm not sure if I'm getting bit by spiders.
Probably fleas or something like that.
On a live stream. Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Dan gets bit by fleas.
Go figure.
We'll probably let the audience know you have dogs, and that's what he gets.
Yeah, we do. We have dogs and cats, and I'm drawing a fox. He might even have fleas. You just don't know it. Oh, it just fell asleep.
Oh.
I gotta wake it back up again. My iPad fell asleep. That's why.
I was bored by Dan's spider story.
Yep. Nah. Venture Fox right here. His I guess I'd call it a handkerchief or a bandana. That's obviously a flea repellent thing. Yep.
The top does look like a flea collar, like the white ones you put on cats.
Yeah, kind of does.
With the
we got a couple around here. Actually, it'd be pretty cool if they had a little bandana version.
You could probably make one.
Yeah, probably could. Probably just even put a bandana around. Hey, look at that! Look at that! There is somebody watching. Gabriel's still here. Or, randomly appearing. Top hats are the best. I have to agree. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, and I could see we had a viewer. I assume it was Gabriel.
A viewer. Oh, yeah, you can play with that if you want a little bit. These are the mallets.
All the different things that you could fill your room with. This is what you pick.
It's an alien saucer, and I absolutely love it. Like, I can't even express how happy I am about it.
Let's see. I don't think I have anything in this world that would make me say that unless it's a fox.
Well, look at the screen.
Well.
Actually, I've been thinking about that, and there's a couple, people on Etsy, for example, that make realistic posable fox models. Problem is, they're usually in the hundreds of dollars, if not $1,000. So it depends on how desperate you are. They are really cool, though.
It would be an investment.
Hope it doesn't wake Mom up.
Yeah, she hasn't even heard it. I set it up today.
Yeah, it's like do. It's like it's like you figure out how to play the.
Yeah, it's a hand pan.
You figure out how to play the Kirsten counter of a third kind on this. Really.
Well, it looks like an alien saucer. Yeah. It sounds alien. It's so cool. Plus, it's not sharp of a noise, and you can play it as quietly or as loudly. It works for video game background music too. That'd be so great.
Oh, cool.
Can't wait. Oh man.
You got a Yeti, so I mean.
Yes. I actually have another mic coming because it came with a kit. Yeah. But I'll use it in my studio at the farm.
You can put right underneath the thing.
You could. There's also ones that you can kind of hold on to it or whatever. I don't know. Cool stuff.
Okay, so
I'll have my whole studio set up and all that. No what?
Yes, as you're saying, you can do it for background music. I've been looking for some background music for my videos.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if I'd play that.
Mess it up at the same time.
Yeah, I got a couple instruments to play with. I've got to learn how to play the flutes. Bamboo flutes. I'm really leaning into unusual and primitive instruments.
Reminds me of Age of the Empires.
Yeah, it does.
The original one.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have a great time mixing that with the rocks and the I want to make a lithophone with the rocks and all that crazy stuff.
When I first saw this, and I was still thinking it looks like a shield.
Yeah, it does.
The handle on the back.
So cool. It's so cool. Oh. You know what else is so cool?
Are you going to show it or just tell us?
The thing that I was going to show you.
Titanium wire burning? Oh, wait.
What?
Because I did that tonight.
Annoy the cat, or?
No, watch titanium wire burning.
Titanium wire burning.
Yeah, I can show you. It's pretty impressive.
Okay. Here?
Oh, yeah, in my bedroom. Little tiny piece.
Oh, in your bedroom.
It's really bright.
Yeah? I don't know if I want to bring the camera that's plugged into the computer all the way over there, but
bring the little battery.
Although, you know what? I am screen sharing my iPad, so I could literally get up And then, yeah.
Go look at his battery.
There'd be no audio, though.
Oh, you're talking about taking it over there?
Yeah. That, and I would actually probably take my... What?
These 50 amp leads, a little snip of titanium wire.
Oh, I don't need it burnt battery in my room.
It doesn't really smell.
Please.
Mostly oxidizing.
It's okay.
Really smell.
I mean, it's not like it's that dangerous. I mean, it's like having a light bulb out in the open air.
This is what I'm talking about when I say he's into mad science.
Yes.
He wants to burn titanium. Why?
Well, it's not as bright as magnesium.
It's okay. Didn't I see you burn magnesium last time? You're doing it in my room, but it's not on cam.
Well, I'd have to get it on camera. You'd have to get in position.
Probably if I drop the screen share so you can see it better.
Just don't mess everything up. Okay, don't like kill everyone and burn the house down, and
No.
and he's pretty good at this stuff, so it usually doesn't happen.
No, I gauge the issues. This is also a sealed lead acid battery. So
only do this if you were a professional. Don't try this at home. He's a professional. You just don't know it yet.
Professional.
I mean, he kind of is because he went to college for this.
College.
Yeah.
Learn the hazards.
Yes, he knows. That way, he at least knows the dangers.
Oh yeah.
So that
it only takes about a milliamp of current to kill you.
You're gonna like make my eyes go annoyed.
Maybe.
Nobody says that. I don't want to stare at it.
I don't have to.
Don't burn my camera thing.
You don't have to look at. Well, is it gonna burn out the camera diodes?
All right. So what are we looking at?
I don't know if it's that bright.
I don't know. It's not aimed at the thing.
The camera's right. Camera seeds are right there.
By the way, this is the insanity that I usually have to deal with every day.
Yeah. So what are we looking at, Anna?
Oh, what?
Wow,
that's what we're looking at. Apparently, okay, that wasn't so bad.
But what's it called? For people that want to know.
It was bright. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. He's being the magician for today, I think. I guess. Houdini's old 90-plus-year-old handbook's up there. Okay.
So what was that called?
What was what called?
That machine. That's what I was asking. What is it that we're looking at?
He hooked a battery up to some alligator clips connected to a piece of titanium and burned it.
Yeah, you just saw the... But yeah, it's a little more practical if you limit the current, so you're trying to do like soldering.
Practical. Yeah.
There's a reason why people don't use titanium for light bulbs.
Okay.
Pretty
is that
sure
because it just...
It's melting points lower than tungsten.
Okay. He knows we're live, right?
Yeah, he knows it.
I have tungsten welding rods, though.
This is very important information, though. You all need to know it.
Tungsten welding rods.
Well, just so he knows, like, what he's saying is being received.
Look, we actually have somebody watching this, too, while we're rambling.
It's like, hello, people.
Check that out. Hi, Gabriel. Again.
I thought that was you. Yeah, he's here. He's watching.
People say, what was your favorite part of the video? And they say, when the titanium wire burned.
It was a highlight.
All right, so I'm going to address this. All right, so I saw and liked the TMNT drawings you did on Instagram, Mr. Frank. Yes, so I thought that was you. And yeah, those the cards that I showed, those were the ones I sold for, I think, yeah, those were $20 for all 4 of them. So I'm doing another set for someone else. So I'll be working on the other 2.
If this was early YouTube, would be like, what was my favorite part? And it's like when they bear sprayed to wake them up. Like, Quit screaming.
That might be against the terms of service. I'm not sure. Okay.
What?
Oh, he was talking about bear spraying people to wake them up. That might be against the terms of service.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Twitch. I don't know.
He's still talking. What is it?
Oh, I was like, that's not Twitch.
Like I think YouTube also you can't show guns, right? Or you can't point a gun at the
You can't
screen.
point a gun at the screen. Demonetized.
And
Mentioning them.
when I was on Jeff's stream back in the early days last year.
Back in the early days. Didn't that
uh,
happen all the time though when they were like demonetized?
Oh boy.
yeah. I'm talking about specifically when I went on and I pointed a crossbow.
Yeah.
So they got flagged for that.
I didn't want flagged. So I was like, I don't know if I want to bring the crossbow on for a live stream. Have fun and do your thing, but you know, I'm good. I love swords though. There's actually sword right there.
You can show it. I think you just can't point it at it.
Demonetized.
That's right.
You showed your sword before. Or you showed a
Yeah.
I think it was the letter opener that looked like the sword.
Yeah.
Plus,
To open letters. There we go. And there was a thing before I get distracted and distracted and distracted again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's out of context. So, what do I say? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But I was going to give a shout out. I was going to highlight it on another video at some point. But I wanted to say that I really enjoyed Bioweapon Eclipse Echoes of the Past, which was written.
I'm gonna drop out the stream, the screen sharing. So, okay, there.
Okay.
Now we can see the book better.
Yay!
Bioweapon Eclipse. All right, yes. So what's that about?
So it's actually really it's in genres that are close to my heart. Growing up with like early 2000s, late 90s cartoons, Sonic X, Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, all that stuff. So in this case, the main character is an android, and there's like animal characters and different. Yeah, it's a very action-packed, exciting.
Yes, that's why I want.
It surprised me. I read it in 2 days. Like, stayed up all night reading it, and then I was like, I gotta finish this. And it's been a while since I've read a book, and I was just like, yeah! So I figured I'd shout that out. I'll highlight it more and talk more about it and all of that a little later, but yeah.
Right.
That way it's out there.
What's the code again?
Bioweapon Eclipse, Echoes of the Past.
Bioweapon Eclipse. So check that out, guys. Bioweapon Eclipse, Weapons of the Past.
Check out the creator, because Kristen Hart Barger or Barger. I'm pretty sure it's probably Barger. But it's Kristen with a K.
All right.
But yeah, she's got some cool stuff and some other projects that she's working on. She wants to get an iPad Pro, last I saw, if I remember correctly from her goals. And it's one of those things when you're just like, good artist tools. And you're like, I'd love to see them be able to get that and reach that goal.
Cool. Are they indie?
Yeah. Yeah, this is her stuff, and I think some of her interests are like indie comics and indie games and stuff. I don't know if she's worked on any indie games, but that was listed as one of the interests. So, super cool. Indie comics are just indie creatives in general. It's just like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I like indie.
Mm-hmm. actually surprised that we've managed to go this long without having like my mom or my older sister come by and go, "Oh, you woke me up."
Yeah.
We're just like playing the handpan drum over here and talking.
Yeah.
Burning titanium, all of the above.
Yeah, this is
anything people do on a live stream.
One of our more exciting streams. Just let Dan
so
loose.
Exciting. You never know what's going to happen when you let Dan loose. That's always scary.
Anyone watching this after the fact and you comment, let us know what you think about Dan's appearance.
Dan's appearances, because they are inevitable.
Yeah. Because we might just have a show where like, all right, Dan, just do your stuff. If the audience is up for it, but I don't know.
You have been demonetized.
Yeah, I'm saying like anything can go. Like if Dan's on, like so you don't know what's gonna happen. It's like back like how we're talking about Jeff, like it can get out there sometimes the show when he would do the streams. So so you would be getting.
I don't think we'll get that out there, thankfully.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not a goal. It's not a goal.
Oh my! There.
Although I like the shows, but
Yeah, the times that I showed up though, oh man, it's like anytime I showed up, there was something crazy going on.
Yeah, and I remember the first
You're like,
time,
check this show out. Yeah.
You should come on.
Oh man. Which one should I do next? Probably this one. I didn't increase the scale. It's actually easier to draw them at a higher scale because making edits is easier. Whereas here you just have a bunch of pixels that are like, ah! That would be weird out of context, you know. Over here you just have a bunch of pickles. Pickles. Pixels that are like, ah! The pixels themselves.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's what that was. I was looking at this thing on my screen, like, why is it like that? Oh, because I drew
Why is it like that? Yeah, why is it like that? Frank, why would you let your art be like that? Straight lines! Oh, it's not even a straight line. Why? What pen am I using? Studio pen. Okay. Works way better when it's large. Why don't I just make it bigger? That would be the sensible thing to do.
So you're working on Procreate?
I'm working on Procreate right now. Move this over here and take this guy. Because I don't want to ruin everything. That's more a reasonable size.
Let me see.
This was a scan. Oh, 2 people.
Yeah.
Hello, 2 people. Welcome.
Yep. And just anyone just popping in and wondering what we're doing. This is just a casual late stream. Doing some drawing, catching up on work, and catching up the audience on what we've been up to. With catch up. So I think it's one of the first times we've streamed together in a few weeks.
Hi, Meanie. Oh, it's you again.
You're gonna make a spoof and be like, it's like all the Asperger's and other issues. It's like instead of metal the fox, mental the fox.
Probably not.
probably won't make that.
Yeah.
Metal's cool enough as is. Plus, you kind of are interrupting a bit, to be honest.
What? Be honest?
I said, to be honest, you're kind of interrupting a bit. Frank was saying something, and I don't remember what he was saying.
I have no idea.
You have no
Yeah,
idea. He's like, oh, I have no idea who's talking. Yeah, they're on the screen. It's okay. My family's
this is live then. It's not
That's okay.
one of our regular hangout. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was, this is the first time we've streamed together in a while, so we're kind of catching up the audience. So I don't know if you want to tell people what you've been up. You're just working. I think that's basically.
Oh, I'm still screen sharing.
I can put it back on.
I
took it off
right now. I thought people could see what I was doing, and I'm just staring. I'm just staring down perpetually.
Yeah, I told you, you gotta let me know. I took it off for so I can show the book. So.
He speaks, so no one listens.
Yeah, so you want to let people know where you've been, and that's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, where I've been. Mostly at janitorial. I mean, I did a few other things, and I did go shopping for the first time in forever, like the other day, yeah?
Yeah, I know. I like a distilled water.
You know, if you have something that you need on, like, a shopping list, this is obviously the perfect time to be discussing this.
Yeah.
You can, like, let me know.
I already got a whole bunch of distilled water.
That's
shopping
good.
It's pretty rare, you know, like 5 gallons, but yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You got 2 pink. No, 1 purple. Magenta is more magenta.
Yeah, gotta recharge all 3 of them. So.
Okay, you're doing that tonight?
Yeah, because you're not
3:50 in the morning?
You keep talking, so it takes about an hour to recharge these, so.
Okay, have fun.
I don't know, I don't make noodles too.
You can if you want. I had a hunch you were gonna.
No, more importantly, would you eat noodles if I made them?
Maybe. Yeah, actually, yeah, I would.
Okay.
I just make sure
What's he doing?
What?
What's he doing?
Make sure I get the paraffin wax thoroughly out of that pan. Pot, I normally use for noodles. That's the one I use.
Can you, like, maybe that should be on your shopping list, like a dedicated pan for mad science. That way I don't have paraffin wax in noodles.
Supposedly, but yeah,
pure paraffin wax.
I really want it in noodles.
I mean, it should be food grade.
I don't know.
Thanks.
Supposedly pure. I gotta clean it out.
I'll probably just have a small serving. I'll let you enjoy as much as you want. Okay. That's a completely normal, non-scripted conversation in my family.
Paraffin wax.
It's stuck inside the pan. He melted paraffin wax. We kept reminding him to make sure it didn't get too high a temperature, because wax will spontaneously combust if it gets too high of a temperature. But all good.
Well, that's good. That's all good.
For as busy as everybody is around here, not too much madness. Well, for as much madness happens at this house, not too much madness happens. I don't know. Something along those lines.
Yeah, it works. So.
There we go.
Wow.
Anyone wanting to know what is Anna? This.
That's good. Let me show and tell.
There's a tiny little bit right there.
You got it. You did it. You got the rest of the pan clean.
Somebody else
beautiful.
Tried to at least.
It's another drum.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure it's not gonna paraffin waxing it for the noodles.
Okay.
Just wanted to show you the pan just so you know.
This is the kitchen now.
Yeah.
Cooking with Turaco.
Let's not. You don't want to know how expensive that.
I know. That sounds so weird. Yeah, it's like spoons and pans. It's like, I don't know how expensive that is. Like it was like $300.
More like I think a $600 setup.
$600.
Serious investment.
Oh dear.
I've been kind of like, ever since I heard that thing just for the first time back in college, I was like, oh, my life savings must go. Thankfully, in the grand scheme of things, that's not too bad. Particularly if you want to invest in a piano. But it's my favorite noise in the world.
The what?
Yes,
the
yes,
hand pan? Okay, you gotta tell us that. Because there's like random conversations. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That you're talking about his pan.
Children come in your bedroom.
I don't have children.
No, I mean when mom has guests over.
Yeah. Well, actually, I have a special case right there. And this is for my farm studio.
The thieves like, what is this?
Good luck. All right.
Let's see, should I merge this? Oh yeah, I can color that. All right, so we have done. We're over the hour mark we usually do, but since this isn't a regular one, we can keep going.
Daniel just went downstairs. He might be down there for the next hour.
Okay, so we can actually have some
legitimate conversation. I don't know. Let's see. I'm starting to like get into the drawing zone again.
Also,
welcome to the drawing.
You mentioned you're gonna change the your Anna Raub arts on Instagram to
what if? No, I probably won't do it right this second. But I'll.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying do it now, but I'm gonna have to update the banners. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, and also the link tree.
Yeah,
I'll have to do that. Just a matter of time.
So for now, you can still find Anna at Anna Raub Arts.
For now. And there's almost no new posts, but I'm like an overthinker. And so I was just thinking way too much about how I want to do this because I have multiple stories. Some with like more realistic characters, and then there's the Captain Goggles Mask Woman, which I'll just say the title of it, can I? I guess.
Do you want to?
I can. I mean, it's already been revealed, and I think I at least said it out loud one other time.
It's revealed in the.
Oh, you're doing it as like a little surprise.
Well, I was holding back. I don't know when you want to reveal it. So, like, if you want to reveal it, we can do it. Do it now.
Maybe we'll do it on the next stream.
Okay, that's what I'm
asking. I just like the title. It sounds cool.
Yes, and Anna came up with that title, and once you hear it, you'll be like, "Wow, that's a great title."
Wow.
But not in this stream. Maybe next stream.
So you won't go wow while watching this live stream.
You're like, wow, that guy came on with a pan. He's my favorite.
Yep.
And talked about batteries.
That was such a golden moment, though. Like, you guys, I don't know, I guess, but he really, really, really likes foxes, and so, so do I. But I'm literally drawing a fox character right now, and so he's like a little kid, like a kid.
Well, we can reveal this.
A feather fox.
Because we do have a fox in the Captain Gala's Mask Woman story. That I did want him to first appear in the mini comics, but it looks like he's mentioned, but he's not gonna make a physical appearance.
Physical appearance. He'll make a metaphysical appearance.
Well, yes, his name is mentioned, but you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see who this is. But it's already out there in the zine, and I already drew it on the stream on one of the Turacos, Trucktober. So we have a fox character, which is loosely inspired by Dan.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of inevitable. There's probably going to be a fox-themed character in every story.
Or do you want to talk about that? Do you want to like say what? I haven't said the name, so like if you want to like say the name and
talk that's about metal. Mad scientist fox.
Metal.
So metal. Welcome to the almost 4 a.m. live stream.
Which I have a card here where I colored metal.
Oh yeah, he's a black fox. Oh, check that out.
Wants his card. What?
Comments. Gabriel says.
Because I'm on the banners. Yep. That's what I was doing that. Yeah.
It's totally cool, man.
Oh, hold on, my alarm.
That's your alarm. You're supposed to like get up at this time, aren't you? Didn't you just get up though whenever I messaged you?
Hold on. Well, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Hold on. I already slept, so I'm just going to stay up.
Not that I have, because I haven't.
Yeah.
Which is normal for me.
I slept at 12, so I woke up at 4, right before 4. So and that's the time I woke up the other night too. So.
I'm so happy to be drawing this character after so long.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen you drawing in a while. That character.
Well, I've been
drawing
all the time, but
no, I know you've drawn, but you haven't showed any of it.
Yeah, it's always great to go back to an old OC.
Which that's what well, I don't think I've showed him that much. Crimson Samaritan. Okay, so Grey Canuck is Crimson Samaritan's grandfather. But the way I came up with the look, it was just a recolor of Grey Canuck. I mean, not Grey Canuck, Crimson Samaritan. Because I was testing the grayscale, because how would he look printed in grayscale? And hey, I like how this looks. This could be a separate character. So it's one of the older designs I had for Crimson Samaritan. And that's an old OC. That's a few years old.
And here's going wild.
I think I was 20 when I came up with that one.
Wild. Try some different things with the eyes. Lately, a lot of the stuff I've been trying to figure out is like stylistic approaches and all of that for how I want to do the characters, which I think I finally settled on it, but making the process more efficient and being more focused while I'm working on it.
Yeah. And also going back to what we're saying about posting, just don't overthink a post. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking about wasn't so much the posts themselves. It was down the road, what do I want to look back on? A bunch of social media posts that are random at random times, or something that's orderly? And if something that's orderly, what approach do I want to take? Because I kind of can be a little bit of a perfectionist on my stuff. Okay, a lot of it. Like, I'm sure a lot of artists probably have that deal where they've got this idea in their head and they're like, I want to do this. And then they're like, I can't live up to that thing, you know. But I had an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just order it by day of the week or something like that. So I was thinking maybe a Music Monday, because I really, really, really like music. Because, like, I went back and was listening to a few of the live streams we've had in the past, and one of them was with Marshall Lee a long time ago. And we were talking about that kind of creative ADHD approach. We're like, we're trying everything. And so I'm over here, I'm like, I want to play with 3D. My older bro and I want to work on not 3D, either, well, probably both, isometric or 2D type platformer game. Mm-hmm. And then I want to do some animation stuff. I want to do music. I want to do the comics. You know, full-blown studio stuff over here. Yeah. Crazy. But I love it. And so I was like, you know what? I could separate everything in different accounts, you know, a music account and all of that. I might still do that a little bit, at least down the road. But I decided, you know what? I'll just keep it together under one umbrella for now, the Dream Hatchling umbrella. And then, like, have a Music Monday, and then an N-Star Arrival update day, and then Wanderstar Epic update day for like poetry and other things that way, and then a Venture Fox update day, maybe Venture Fox Friday, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. It sounds good.
N-Star Saturday.
Sounds like you have a plan. Don't overwork yourself if you're like, oh, I missed a day. And then
of course. You just move on to the next day.
Just like, don't put extra on your plate when you're trying to simplify something.
Well, I need to move into this to like kind of take it seriously and official. I've been enjoying, and part of like stepping back the last month, and then also while in Colorado, and I've got a few things to catch up on from Colorado, because I've got photos and stuff that I've got to like take off my phone, recordings and photos and whatever. Went to a really cool dinosaur research center in Colorado, and then also to the insect museum down there. So really cool stuff. But I gotta get it off my phone and onto my PC or whatever, and send that around to some relatives, and also post some online.
Yeah, I still haven't seen them. So.
That's true. It's really cool. Really cool stuff.
Okay. You should see it.
You can take my word for it.
It's really awesome. I wish you could see it. But
yeah. Oh yeah, okay, it's not like we toured. It's not like we toured the Garden of the Gods in a limo or anything. Which, no, that's not a normal occurrence for my family. That was the first and probably the only time I've ever been in a limo.
That's what vacations are for.
Yeah. Cool relatives. His eyes.
Which I guess we can talk about. He was going to be a guest, your uncle.
Yeah, he might still be. I didn't want to like pressure him or anything, because he's a really busy guy. And unfortunately his eyes are going, so, but he still keeps busy. He's got a buddy he was talking about that he wants to do podcasts with, but he's like, maybe that'll be in the future. We'll see. But they're actually like looking into, I think, moving pretty soon.
Okay.
So, yeah. Which maybe in Idaho. We'll find out.
Oh, okay. So
it would be cool.
Curry Kerr's neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Let me try my watch.
There's one thing I wish I knew. I mean, there's probably more things that I wish I would know how to do in Procreate, and that is make a perfect circle so that I can distort it.
Isn't that a circle tool? A shape tool?
Not that I've found. All I've found is, no, that's copy paste, is ellipse, which I guess I literally could use ellipse, but I'm gonna do
that's what
that.
I use.
I'm gonna do that.
I don't use Procreate.
I had an entire, well, I guess two college quarters, yeah, working in Sketchbook Pro, but I'm still kind of new to Procreate. There we go.
So I'm totally new. I don't have Procreate. I've never used it before. So at all. So,
good job, Frank. Thank you for the advice. You're an expert.
Well, no, I'm saying like don't be hard. Just like, oh, I'm not an expert. Like I haven't even touched it. So you're one step ahead of me. So. I hear good things. So.
Yeah, me too.
You've told me about it before.
Yeah. The other thing about it is I have not yet found a really good symmetry mode for drawing like in Sketchbook. And so in Sketchbook, it's way easier to make the model sheets like this. But in Procreate, the tools for painting and all that are, I feel, a lot... there's a lot more character and life to them, and there's a lot more variety that I can more easily choose from. Like, I just enjoy the interface more.
Yeah. That's cool. That's like I usually use Medibang to do all my stuff, but more recently since I bought Clip Studio Paint, I'm like, oh, might as well use it. So I'll do my initial sketch on Medibang because it only gives you so many brushes. I mean, you can download some, but um, it's kind of a pain. Although I do like it because you can make your own brushes under, like really easy. Just upload a PNG file. But
I'm giving up on the ellipses.
You gotta do that like individually if you want to add a new brush. But yeah, I really like the brushes on Clip Studio, and I can buy brush packs for Clip Studio and install them. So I'll do my initial sketch on Medibang, and then I'll go to Clip Studio, and that's where I can ink it a lot better, or add more detail, or use different brushes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the hand-done approach because the eyes, the way that there's a distortion due to the angle, it's just easier to approximate it visually than get a perfect ellipse and then distort it.
And I think that's like the trick to make it look make an illustration look natural, not stiff. Add those little hand done touches. Which lately I've been hearing this. I've been hearing this before, but like, I don't like digital. Traditional is better, but like, well, I like
it depends on how you use it.
Yeah, but that's one thing that I'm hearing that some people are like really against digital, and like because they like the hand done look, but you can do that also in digital. I mean, but it doesn't have to be one or the other. Like it's not, you don't have to choose, and that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, you can even marry the two.
What?
Digital and traditional. Combine them. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's see. Okay, yeah, so this is an example of what I'm talking about. The line art here, I did that digital on metal here, and I printed it out and colored it physical, traditional. So you can do both. So it's digital and traditional.
Definitely a hybrid approach.
Yeah. I know that's one way the inkers do it. Like Peter, for example. If someone is sending him pencils, he'll print that out and then he'll ink it. And then he'll scan it and send it back.
Mm-hmm.
So also, you got any plans for Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah. We'll probably be at like this house or maybe at another house, like the grandparents or something.
Okay. I'm gonna
In
be
other words, I
at.
have absolutely no idea.
Well, you're gonna be having Thanksgiving with the family.
Yeah, something like that. I basically heard a phone call and people were like, yeah, we'll eat together and stuff. And I was like, that's what we'll do for Thanksgiving. We'll eat together.
That's pretty much it. So.
We'll be thankful.
Speaking of which, is there anything you're thankful for? Do you want to say
I'm
on the
just...
stream?
Oh boy, everything. I
I'll start.
mean,
I'll start it off if you're like if I just threw you under the bus.
well,
I
I
am
remember what
very
happened last
thankful.
time. That was funny.
I am very thankful for our audience, our
Mm-hmm.
viewers, and people that comment and people that tell us, "Hey, I like the show."
We still have viewers right now.
We have one viewer. I think we still have Gabriel. Uh,
We are thankful for
he
that
he
one
is
viewer.
he is hanging in there.
Hang in there, man. Take care.
Well, anything like that. Yeah. And I am thankful for my co-host Anna because she is the best.
Ah, yes. Thank you. I'm thankful for my co-host because he's hosting right now. Hey, Gabriel is still here.
I told you he's still here.
Thumbs up. Thanks for hanging in there.
I'll put it up here. Yeah. Here's we can talk about last year.
That was funny.
which we already did our year of the TuracoCreativeCast. I know we did a year of streaming, and that was in August, but we've already completed our year
Mm-hmm.
of the Turaco. So the Turaco is a year older now.
Yeah, we've done
I
over
think
a
so.
year of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
basically. You know,
I think
things and stuff.
October was like our. Yeah.
You win though. You were on way more live streams than I was.
Oh.
You're like the main co-host. And I gotta give like a shout out to Dale for being such a reliable Anna stand-in.
Yeah.
That was great.
Sometimes even with Dell on the show you never know what's gonna happen on the show. It can be great.
Yeah.
It can go south.
Go wild.
But oh Actually, this past month, this month that you're on your hiatus, he's been fitting in. So.
Mm-hmm.
We had a guest on, and I told him like, "Hey, come on." So I know he's not used to like when guests are on.
Yeah.
So I think he did great. He was just he didn't know I had like a set questions I was gonna ask and topics I was gonna go over. So he was like talking and I'm like, yeah, I gotta ask this question. So as soon as he paused, like, oh, that's like, okay, cool. Hey, what about this? Said something with some. Like, no, though, there's actually a format when we have guests.
There is?
There's somewhat. I mean, there's questions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You made them. Oh yeah, which that's something
That is
we'll talk
true.
about. We'll talk about that later. But we gotta update the questions.
We gotta update them for like outside comic stuff or something. I'll have to look at them and see.
Okay. Well, remember when we had Dan Nikas, we had to improvise because the questions we were asking, like, he is well known for all of this stuff, so it just looks like we're.
Oh,
So
it was
what do
like
you
total
do?
like getting to know you questions.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We need more than just getting to know you. We need like other.
It was a good sheet for like when my younger brother was on.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like I'm saying, like those work for certain guests, but not for all guests. So.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I should go with this light blue or the green, even though it's not really green. Yeah, it's kind of green, close enough to green, just a tiny bit of blue. Because there's like a little lines here that I haven't added yet. I'll mess with that after I put the rest of the coloring in. There's a version here where he's actually a blue fox. So, yeah. He's a breed of his own.
Cool.
I mean, honestly, it's... I was trying to explain my mom. She's like, so what are your characters again? And I'm like, aliens. They're aliens. They're fantasy creatures.
Yeah. I guess
He's a gray fox, I guess, but he's
with
got a white tip
Captain
tail
Goggles
and
and
all
Masked
that, and
Woman,
feathered wings.
they can be considered aliens, or there's aliens in there.
Mm-hmm.
Without going too much into the story. And it does take place on an alternate Earth, so it's not like this Earth.
My multiply layer's goofing up over here.
Which I can show the bug that I was working on. So
oh yeah, you were working a bug.
Let's do.
There we go.
The panel. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna drop off your screen for a bit so I can show mine.
You're gonna make it fall on the floor.
I'm gonna drop it.
Oh, it's got shards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like
blasting the? Well, you know what it is, Anna. It's blasting crystals. I guess water ice crystals.
I had a little amethyst crystal dragon thingy. So, well, it's holding my sword up right now.
Okay,
I don't know if I want to grab
working
it.
on this panel.
I could. It's pretty cool. Cool. So,
Cool.
When I look up Discord, when I look up like DI, I get dinosaur instead of Discord. Because I'm just like constantly looking up dinosaurs.
I too like dinosaurs. I mean, you know all the like a lot of the history of them. But yeah, I used to watch Dino Dan. And that does give you a lot of information about dinosaurs. That's where I first heard about the Dromaeosaurus. Because it's one of like the dinosaurs that's always there, like almost every episode or every other episode. It's like, oh, cool. I like this dinosaur.
Well, these days, most people I think are familiar with them because of Jurassic Park. Which the ones in Jurassic, the Dromaeosaurs. If you're thinking about the Archaeopteryx, the one that was your favorite, which I really, really like them.
I knew about the Archaeopteryx since I was a kid.
Yeah.
But the Dromaeosaurus I hadn't heard that name until I started watching that show. That was a while back.
Cool.
Like it wasn't like last week. It was like a few years ago.
It wasn't like last week. I was watching Dino Dan. I was watching Dinosaur Train. Like 15, 16 years ago.
Well, I was, because like those are kids shows, but I have kids, if anyone's wondering. That's why I was watching them.
It all makes sense now.
But they do give you a lot of information. So, yeah, like Jurassic Park introduced us to raptors in general.
Which their raptors, honestly, are quite a bit more vicious and bigger than velociraptors. Yes. However, things like, I think it's Utah raptor and Megaraptor, there's like bigger species than the velociraptor, which it gets a little complicated and sticky when you're kind of questioning there's different theories on it, whether all the raptors are the same species or not necessarily all, but many. Who knows? Whichever one. Thank you. Look at that. He made noodles.
See, I gotta get good at cooking.
So that there can be a cooking YouTube channel,
Well, because, if you're living during the nighttime, you need somebody making
living during the nighttime.
You need somebody at night to do the night cooking.
I know at nighttime I die.
Making actual food, like real food.
What? At nighttime you die.
You're living during the nighttime. Like, at nighttime I die, but then I come back to life in the morning, in the daytime.
He's only sleeping. Up from the bed he arose.
Up from the bed he arose with a mighty triumph to his toes.
We have gone on for an hour and 43 minutes. And now Dan is singing, so I think this is a good time to sign up. We'll still hang out afterwards.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Tell us where we can find you.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes. Sign off, Anna. Focus.
Focus. What's that? Can you define that word for me? On the internet.
Okay.
On that
There's Anna's link tree.
You
can go find all the stuff she has now. She's gonna change some things up. So for now, you can still find her on Instagram at Anna Raub.
Which it's still my name, Anna Raub, but like I'll change the username thingy. Like I don't know what I'm doing.
And on YouTube, it's gonna stay the same.
Maybe.
Well, the link is gonna stay the same, so that's not gonna change. So it'll still be Anna Raub, but you change it. You might change it now. You can find me on Salazar Art Nation. There's a link tree there. And we also have a TuracoCreativeCast link tree. And there shit's up here.
Come to Earth. You'll find our content.
If you go there, you can check out the Teespring store, and we got 2 new shirts.
Don't let the secret get out.
Oh yeah.
We got, and I'm trying to.
Sorry.
You can check out our Teespring store because we got 2 T-shirts up there now. A Captain Goggles T-shirt and a MASKUP T-shirt, so you can have Captain Goggles or MASKUP on a shirt. I think I might make a design where it's both of us, both of the characters. I'm gonna do a new design just for the shirt. So, unless you want to do a design.
I'll play around.
And oh yeah, if you use the code Goggles10, you get 10% off anything off the store. So use that. And you can find my mini comics on Etsy. There's a link tree there. It takes you to my Etsy. Right now, I still have about 18 sets left. You get the Captain Goggles and MASKUP issue 1 and issue 2. They're the mini comics. And there's also the standalone comic for MASKUP Field Journal. And you get all 3 of those in one set. So check that out while supplies last. But I will still sell them as individual comics after that. And the third mini, Dan, I'm talking here.
Thank you, Frank.
And the third mini comic that I'm working on will be up there on Etsy, and that will complete the story. And after that, we're going to jump into the graphic novel, expand the world a bit. We're excited to do that. Thanks, everyone, for checking this out. Thanks, everyone who stuck around.
Thank
Gabriel
you.
Mesa, you are a champ. You stuck it through.
I know. Even I'm surprised that we had viewers. Well,
I know. We had a couple. We had Sideburns and Ronnie come in, and they had to go to work first week. So thanks for watching. Next Monday, we'll stream, and it'll probably be a little earlier or later. We'll see. We're still trying to figure out the new times.
See ya. Take care.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.